Museum creator is arranging 7 photographs. Finds gardenias hibiscus iris. Photographs are to be hung along the wall in a row in 7 positions, sequentially numbered from first to 7. Immediately before catided. Is it before? Which one is immediately before now?
Now we'll do the questions from the ordering setup about objects being stacked. Before you continue with this video, make sure that you've watched that previous video in which we worked through the setup and all the deductions we were able to make from the rules. In this video, which we're going to keep under 10 minutes, I'm not going to have time to explain why all of the wrong choices are wrong. Instead, I am going to show you how to work through each problem to get to the answer quickly, using the deductions we've made so that you can move on with confidence without having to slog through all of the wrong choices. That's really all you're going to have time for on test day anyway, so let's see how efficient we can be. So our first question asks, which one of the following could be the objects in the stack listed from bottom to top? This is an overview question, and it's essentially asking us which choice doesn't break any of the rules. The most efficient way to tackle these question types tends to be starting with the rules, going through them one by one, and knocking out the choices that violate each rule. One thing I will draw your attention to here is that the choices aren't listed vertically the way our diagram is. So when they tell us that the objects are listed from bottom to top, it's probably a good idea to number right above the choices like this. That way you won't get confused and accidentally mix up which is the bottom and which is the top. Okay, rule number 1 tells us that L is immediately above K. That means that we can eliminate C where L is below K. Rule number 2 tells us that J is not in position 1. We'll look at the choices and see that in choice A, J is in position 1, so we can eliminate choice A. Rule 3 is that M can't be right below K. So because we labeled where the bottom and the top is in each choice, we can see that choice D has M being right below K. So we can cross that one out as well. Finally, rule 4 tells us that N must be either position 1 or position 5. In choice B, we see that N is in position 4. So we're left with choice E, and that is our answer. We only ever have to go through the rules once for these overview questions, and by eliminating, we can get to our answer.
Wow. Wow.
This question asks, if J is on top of the stack, which one of the following must be true?
True.
This is a must be true question, and it gives us a new condition, a temporary condition just for this question that J is on top. So we can redraw our initial diagram and incorporate the new rule that J is on top. And we can just draw a bare bones diagram here since we still have our initial diagram on the page.
2, 1.
Okay, if J is on top of the stack, what we want to do is combine that with our original rules to see what we can deduce from that. Well, if J is on top, which is in spot 5, that means that N must be in spot 1 according to rule 4. Now we've got J on top, N on the bottom. We have to account for K, L, and M. What do we know about K, L, and M? We know that L is immediately above K based on the first rule, but we also know that M can't be immediately below K. So that means that L must be in 3, K is in 2, so that M can be 4th and not be below K. Which one of the following choices must be true? As we scan through the choices and look at what must be true based on our new diagram for this question, can't be immediately below K. So that means that L must be in 3, K is in 2, so that M can be 4th and not be below K. Which one of the following choices must be true? As we scan through the choices and look at what must be true based on our new diagram for this question, the answer is E. M must be in position 4. All of the other choices could be false, and in fact, in this case, they must be false.
I'll watch this again.